You don't need motivation. You need a system that rewires how you think. Do these 10 habits for 30 days, and your brain won't be the same. The truth about change. Most people wait until they feel ready before taking action. They wait for motivation, for the right mood, for a burst of energy that makes everything easier. That moment rarely comes, and even when it does, it doesn't last. Because motivation is temporary. It fluctuates based on factors such as mood, environment, sleep, stress, and numerous other variables. So if your actions depend on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Habit 1. Wake up before the noise, before the world wakes up. You take control. No phone, no noise, just you. This habit isn't about waking up early for the sake of it. It's about creating space before the world starts demanding your attention. When you wake up and immediately check your phone, your brain goes into reaction mode. You start responding before you've even had a chance to think. Habit 2. Make your bed not for cleanliness, for momentum. It seems small, almost insignificant, but that's exactly why it works. Making your bed is a simple, immediate action that requires no thinking. And once it's done, you've already completed something. That completion matters. It creates a mental shift from inactivity to action, and that shift carries forward. When your day starts with completion, your brain looks for the next thing to complete. Discipline starts with small victories. Habit 3. Cold exposure. Cold showers. No hesitation. The moment the cold hits, your body resists. Every instinct tells you to step back, and instead, you step in. This is more than physical discomfort. It's mental training. You're teaching your brain that discomfort is not a stop signal. It's something you can move through. Over time, this changes how you respond to challenges. Hard tasks feel less intimidating. Resistance feels less powerful because you've practiced facing it every single day. If you can beat comfort, you can beat anything. Habit 4. Walk in silence. No phone, no music, just thinking. Most people never give their minds space to process. There's always something playing, something filling the silence. But silence is where clarity happens. When you walk without distractions, your thoughts begin to organize themselves. Problems become clearer. Ideas start to form. You begin to understand what actually matters. This isn't just a walk, it's mental decluttering. Clarity comes when noise disappears. Habit 5. 1 hour of deep work. No distractions, just execution. This is one of the most powerful habits you can build because focus is no longer natural. It's trained. No switching, no interruptions. At first, it feels difficult. Your mind will try to escape, but if you stay with it, something shifts. Your attention stabilizes, your thinking sharpens, and you start producing real, meaningful work. Focus is a trained skill. Habit 6. Train your body lift. Push, move. Physical training isn't just about appearance. It's about discipline, energy, and resilience. When you push your body, you're also pushing your limits. You learn to keep going when it's uncomfortable, to finish what you started. That mindset transfers into every area of your life. Work becomes easier. Challenges feel more manageable because you've already put in the effort. A strong body builds a strong mind. Habit 7. Hydrate. Properly. Water isn't optional. Your brain depends on it. Even slight dehydration can reduce focus, energy, and decision-making ability. And when your energy drops, everything feels harder. You procrastinate more. You think less clearly. Most people try to fix this with caffeine or sugar, but the real issue is often simpler. Hydration. When your body is properly fueled, your mind performs better. Low energy, weak decisions. Habit 8. Read daily 10 pages a day. That's it. It doesn't seem like much, but over time, it adds up. Reading exposes you to new ideas, perspectives, and ways of thinking. It slows you down in a world that constantly pushes speed, and it strengthens your ability to focus. Unlike scrolling, which fragments your attention, reading builds it. You stay with one idea, one narrative, one line of thought, and that consistency improves how you think. What you consume shapes your mind. Habit 9. Journal. Write honestly, no filters. Your thoughts are often unclear because they're unstructured. They loop, they repeat, they overwhelm. Journaling breaks that cycle. When you write, you turn abstract thoughts into something concrete. You see them. Habit 10. Keep one promise. One task, no excuses. This might be the most important habit of all, because it builds self-trust. Every time you set a task and complete it, you reinforce a simple belief. It doesn't have to be a big task. It just has to be done. Every day. Self-trust is built daily. How these habits rewire your brain. These habits work because they change your patterns, not instantly, but consistently. Each one targets a different part of your behavior. Together, they create a system that replaces distraction with intention, comfort with growth, avoidance with action. Final message. These habits won't change you overnight, but they will change you permanently because you're not relying on motivation. Comment day 1 and start rewiring your mind today.